Hi, welcome to Kenyaddacreates. I'm Kenyatta. Welcome to my channel. Today is my May book wrap up. Just showing you the books I read this month, tell you a little about it, so give you an idea of what the book is about in case you're interested in it. The first book I read this month was Mind Games by Shauna Silver, and I didn't like this book. It was a book about some high school students with the technology to alter memory. They can actually take someone's memory studying and give it to somebody else so they help them pass a test. And this book is just about this girl finding out her memory's been altered, and her friend isn't who she thinks her friend is. There's a mystery along those lines of who her friend really is, and it's all got to do with these memories that are missing. She knows that someone is messing with her memory. Her friend's memory is completely gone, and hers is just jagged pieces of memory missing. And they're trying to figure out what is going on, who is messing with their memory, why are they deleting their memory. And it sounds like it will be a good story, but it wasn't. Not to me. It just, I just didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it at all. But this is Mind Games by Shauna Silver. So maybe it's for somebody else, but I didn't like it. So the next book I read was Darling Girl by Liz Michaelski. I love this book. I love people taking stories and remaking them. This isn't quite a retelling. It's a continuation of not Harry Potter, Peter Pan. Peter Pan. And it's really dark. It's about this woman who is the granddaughter of Wendy Darling. And she been notified that her daughter's gone missing, but her daughter's been in a coma for 10 years. So it's like, what happened to her daughter? How did she just disappear? And she thinks her father, who is Peter Pan, has something to do with it. So it's a whole roller coaster ride of trying to track down Peter Pan and finding out if he's connected to her daughter missing. And it's just, Peter Pan's dark. He is the villain in this story. So this book wouldn't be for everybody. It would definitely mess up your image of Peter Pan. That I love Peter Pan, so, but I also love different stories being told, retelling. So it didn't bother me as much because I'm used to Peter Pan being a villain because I love Once Upon a Time. So this didn't bother me, but I love this story. The next book I read was The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. This book was really, really, really good. It's about this woman who shot her husband and just went silent. She didn't say anything after that. I mean, she's a painter, and she actually was more famous from the fact that she killed her husband and just stopped talking. And this psychotherapist decides he wants to work with her and gets a job where she's at so he can work with her one-on-one and try to get to the bottom of why she's not talking and try to get her to talk. And the twist in this is something I was not expecting. I didn't see it coming. Others may be good at this stuff, but I didn't see it coming, and I really enjoyed the twist. And it's, I didn't spoil anything. It says on the synopsis that she killed her husband, but it's it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. It tells you the whys, and oh my goodness, it's just a really great story. The next book I read was Ready Player 2 by Ernest Cline. I got this because I read Ready Player 1 and I really enjoyed it. When I first started reading this, I was disappointed because I was like, is it going to have some action in it, a quest or something? But it finally picked up, and there is a quest and some action. So it was better than what it started out. So you really have to keep reading to get to the good part, but it does end up being a nice story, and I liked how it ended. So it's just a continuation of Ready Player One. If you ever read that book, it's about a lot of 80s fan 80 fan 80 fan people of the fan or 80s will like book 1 and 2 in this book, because a lot of the features in the game are from 80s things. And so it was nice to go. It was nice to go back to the 80s in some of this story. So it was nice. I liked the book. I didn't think I would, but I ended up liking it. The next book is by Sarah Desai, The Dating Plan. This was a romance book. Oh my goodness. Okay, this story is about this woman who doesn't want to be in a relationship, but her aunties are always trying to get her married because they feel like she's over the marriage age. She's going to be alone all her life, and she needs to get married. And their tradition is the family has to approve the husband to have a successful marriage. Well, she runs into the guy who stood her up for high school prom, that she hasn't gotten over that grudge. And he's also in a predicament where he can't get his inheritance unless he gets married. But he really doesn't want to get married either, because he doesn't think he's the marrying type. He doesn't think he'll be a good husband or father. So they get together and come up with this dating plan so that he can get his inheritance, and that he can help her company grow, because her company that she works for is like just failing, and it's a startup company and it's just not working out, but he has the means to help them out. So they come together with a dating plan so they can help each other, and along the way they feelings start to come up, but neither one of them really knows how the other ones feel, because they both of them have stated that that's not what they wanted. So it's a matter of, are they going to be able to open up to each other? Are they going to be able to accept each other? Can they move forward? But it's a great story. I loved it. The next book is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I bought this a while ago. It won Book of the Year in 2019 from the Book of the Month Club, and I was doubting this book. I went into this book with full doubts because it's written in interview style, and I was like, how can a book written in interview style be as good as everybody says it is? But it is. It is amazing. I was completely thrown of how good this book is. I read this book in 2 days, and oh my goodness, I just couldn't. It's about this band called The Six, and about the singer Daisy Jones. and they come together to do a duet. It works out so well that they decide to ask Daisy to join the group. And Daisy and Billy, the lead singer, I think his name is Billy. Yeah, Daisy and Billy, lead singer, get together and write the songs for this group. Now Daisy comes in. Billy has always been the head of this group. He tells everybody, he writes the songs, tells everybody what he wants, and not everybody agrees with it, but that's how it is. The Daisy comes and just sets her standards right out the back. It's like, I want my name in the group name. I want to write songs, and so they became Daisy Jones and the Six instead of just the Six. And she helped Billy write the songs, and they did a wonderful job. And this book taps into the relationships, drugs, the alcohol, the rock and roll lifestyle, the marriages. It taps into it's a rock and roll journey worth traveling down. I mean, this book is really good. I was surprised at how much I loved it. I would definitely recommend this book to anybody who likes to read historical. Is this historical fiction? I'm not sure, but I loved it. It is not really my really wasn't a book that I was really excited about really getting. I really got it because everybody kept talking about how good it was, and I doubted it. But yeah, I ate those birds. This is really good. And the last book I read is on my Kindle, The Crave by Tracy Wolff. I'm actually, it's a series. I enjoyed this book. I went into this doubtful because it was like, is this going to be another Twilight? I love Twilight, and I didn't want to go into another Twilight because Twilight's Twilight. But this book is so different. It's about high school students that go to a school, and it has vampires, dragons, werewolves, witches, and this human girl who lost her parents is the niece of the director of this academy. And after her parents die, she goes to stay with her uncle and her cousin who goes to this school. She doesn't know about the paranormal about this school. She just knows it's a high school and that her uncle runs it. But she soon finds out that people are not who they say they are, and when accidents start to happen all around her, and she soon realizes that someone is out to get her, and she doesn't know who, and she has to watch her back, and she ends up finding out that the boy that she has growing feelings for is a vampire, so she has to deal with that. Then it's a self-discovery, find out who she really is and how she fits into the school, and it's good. I like it. I'm on book 2 right now, but this is the last book that I finished in the month of May. It's really good. It is all the other books I read were adult fiction. This is a young adult fiction, but it's really good. So that is all the books I've read. I'm sorry, I'm a little irritable. I have a headache. I waited all day to make this video because I was hoping this headache will go away. It's more of a migraine, like right here. But it hasn't passed. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make this video anyway because it's the end of the month. And that's when I want to make this video, at the end of the month, because it's a May wrap up. And I want June to be, when I do that video, I want to do that video at the end of June. So I didn't want to do this in June. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you're reading. I would love to know. Maybe get some ideas, a new book I should read. But thank you all who took the time to watch. and I will see you in another video. Bye.